Hi, Mom. Yeah, no, can you pick up Chris after school? Yeah, I'm at the doctor's.
Mrs. Harris?
Describe your symptoms.
Hang on. Stress, headaches, nausea. Well, I work on Saturdays.
And how long has this been?
Equanimity. Balance your lifestyle.
Hello, Valder.
Well, hi, Michael Carbonaro. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to talk to you again.
It's good to talk to you again. I see you climbing the charts of success. I want to thank you so much for joining me here live in Dallas, Texas on the Valder Beebe Show.
Yay.
Well, tell me what you've been up to. I've been watching you, but you tell me what you've been up to.
Well, that is what I've been up to. We've been making as many shows as we possibly can. People are loving it, and we're challenging ourselves, and I'm trying out new crazy things. And we did some really wild, unbelievable things this season.
Okay, tell us what the Carbonaro effect is for my audience that may not be as versed as I am.
Sure. Well, the Carbonaro effect is a hidden camera show, and I am a secret magician. So I use the techniques of a magician to make people believe in the unbelievable. They think an ordinary situation has an actual magic moment. So, for example, I might be a mover with another mover, and the two of us are working for the day. They have no idea that it's a hidden camera show and I'm a magician, and while the two of us are working, a toilet ends up coming out of a tiny little box that the two of us took out of the truck that couldn't possibly have fit in there. And I made it happen as a magician, and they have no idea how it worked.
Let me ask you this. Has magic really come to the forefront? You know, there's many people who've tried to bring it to the forefront. We'll go way back to Houdini, but we've had people along the way. Has its time come?
I think it comes in and out in different waves, you know. I think it's been... people bring it up in a new light. I think that this show, The Carbonaro Effect, is a new way to bring magic to TV that hasn't been seen before. You know, I was a huge fan of David Copperfield growing up as a kid, who's a big showman and has stage illusions, and I really learned how to be a magician watching him. So he was there, and then we had, you know, your David Blaine was out there, Doug Henning way before all of that. So everyone kind of takes these different channels to do something different with magic, and I think this is it's certainly new and fun and fresh what we're doing, and we're having a blast.
Well, the reason why I asked that question is because, you know, you've got to do so much to bring the audience in. You got to do so much to bring them to the edge of their seat, whether it's a movie and you got to blow up everything, or if it's a magic trick, you got to make a building disappear.
Well, you know, it's funny. Sometimes we have better luck with the smaller, simpler things. You know, like you said, when we're in the writing room, we'll think that way. We'll be like, okay, let's make a building disappear. Let's do something huge. But then it ends up being the tiny little trick that makes somebody go crazy, like a trick with a beetle. You know, I did a trick in a hardware store where I convinced somebody that these little beetles, when they were underneath a coffee can, were able to build structures out of toothpicks. And that was huge. I mean, it was this big, huge moment because it wasn't so much about the belief, it wasn't so much about the size of the trick, but it was the size of the person who's reacting to it.
When your audience is watching, are you tapping into their psyche? Because, I've learned to watch people and as I've matured in life, and we always want to know why. I don't care if you've got a great illness, why did I get this? Or,
right.
How did you get here? We want to know why. So do you tap into that? Is that a part of your success?
I think it's tapping into what I find is really beautiful is that as intelligent as we are, or as well-learned as we are, and as experienced as we are, is that we're still able to be fooled by things. And it's not because we're stupid or because we're gullible. It's actually beautiful. It's beautiful that we're willing to believe that something new and magical is available to us. And like that. Seeing is believing. And I think that people really where this show, it's not a prank show where people are like, being made a fool of, like, haha, we got you, or look how stupid you looked. It's not that at all. I think anybody who watches it, the home viewer gets to watch the show and they get to be on my side. They know that we're playing a trick. They don't know how the trick works, but they know that we're playing a trick. So they get to see the trick. They don't know how the trick works, and they get to ride the experience with the unsuspecting person too. And they think to themselves, I would have been fooled by that too. That looked really real. I guess I would have believed it.
I like that. I like anything that makes people actually think. Tell me, where do you want us to watch you, and when do you want us to watch you?
We are we're premiering Wednesday, July 29th on True TV. It's at 10 p.m., and we're every Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Well, we will be there because you are fascinating to watch.
Thanks,
I want my audience to tune in so they can be fascinated also. Thanks for being my guest today, and thanks for remembering you're on the Valder Beebe Show.
Thanks, Valder.